Today, there are 22 million students from kindergarten to secondary school in Egypt, and nearly 90% of them go on to public schools. Ahmed is one of these students. He is in secondary school. Today, Ahmed is late to school. He will only find a seat in the last row where he can barely see or hear the teacher. Today's class is chemistry, but here there are no labs and not even internet to show the video of an experiment. Without an experiment, the teacher knows the students cannot fully grasp the concepts. Instead, Ahmed has to memorize a lot of formulas and topics by heart without understanding their real-life applications. It's time for Ahmed's private tutoring classes. Ahmed knows that even though tutoring classes are not effective, they are required for him to prevent a low score on the grade 12 exam, which determines every student's professional career choices in Egypt. For Mr. Sami, Ahmed's teacher, his primary source of income is private tutoring classes. With his salary of 1,200 Egyptian pounds per month, he would not be able to feed his 3 children or send them to school. Today in Egypt, education is expensive. Families spend 20 to 50% of their income on private tutoring classes that are required for children to succeed. Ahmed is back home for more studying. He is worried about doing well at the grade 12 exam, which will be the sole determinant of his university admission, and therefore his entire professional career. Millions of students are sharing the experience of Ahmed and his family, and the structural challenges are reflected in Egypt's poor performance in international education exams. And today, Egypt ranks 33 out of 39 in 8th grade math and 38 out of 39 in 8th grade science in TIMSS. Today's situation is worrisome. In 3 years, there will be an extra 4 million students in the Egyptian education system. This means that if we don't do anything, the system is going to collapse. In order to prevent this collapse from happening, at least 400,000 additional classrooms and 500,000 full-time teachers are required in the next 3 years. This means an investment of at least 300 billion Egyptian pounds in the education system. This is equivalent to 12% of Egypt's total GDP in 2015. And we are not even accounting for the building of a minimum modern learning environment. We have less than 3 years left to prevent the collapse of the education system. We need to partner today to address these challenges. Let's all together take action now to ensure that our country's future, its young generation, receives the education it requires to build the skills needed to contribute to our society and lead our nation with knowledge and confidence in the decades to come.